What is good, ladies and gents? Welcome back to my channel. We're looking at dogs in this particular video. Dogs recently basically obtained humongous brand awareness on Telegram and has over 2 million unique holders. So I want to check this out. You can see since the inception of this coin, it has been slowly going down into a downtrend a little bit more, hanging on to a thread at 0.001 right now. So I want to do a bit of an honest review and price prediction of this token here. Of course, so many people are still receiving their airdrops, and more supply is going into hands that can and do have the ability to sell if they wanted to. So they could remove overall liquidity from the project if they wanted to, and that's naturally quite normal. I mean, everyone wants to make profits and get something back for hard work that they're doing in these markets. Now, Dogs has a $533 million market cap, which is absolutely fine. 93.95% of the overall circulating supply is also circulating, absolutely fine once again too. But just looking overall at the sort of market sentiment here and what is going on, of course, we're seeing Bitcoin come down in price. The sentiment of the market is a bit kind of bad right now. I mean, look at the fear and greed index. We can see we are sitting in fear, which definitely doesn't help. But I just want to kind of also look at the overall sentiment of the whales and what they're actually doing, because sometimes the smart money and the larger holders know something a bit more. So, of course, lots of market accessibility. And one thing that's very important to understand is with this particular coin right here, we're going to talk about it a bit more. With this coin, a lot of the kind of wallets at the top, holding a massive chunk of supply, they are indeed exchange wallets. As you can see, you've got OKX, Bybit, BitGet, MEXC. These large centralized exchanges have been paid in tokens to actually list them. I don't know what the selling rules are. I don't know if they're allowed to sell immediately. I don't know if they are selling. I have no idea. I'm not really looking at that. I'm just overall looking at the price right now. So we can see it is hanging onto a thread at $0.001. And I think at some point we will see a recovery here for this coin. I don't know when. Over the last 7 days, it has gone down by 25%, but with Bitcoin dwindling now below $60,000 and looking worse every kind of day, and September being a very bearish month in general, I don't expect anything crazy amazing happening for this particular coin right here. So you can see recently Dogs, the very inception here in July, you can see no locks or vesting, community owns most tokens, no investors, no new supply ever, Telegram native. So no locks or vesting, that's an interesting one. There are technically locks, like with team locks, because the team token and advisor tokens are locked in that sense. I guess they just meant with maybe the community not having to sort of lock or anything like that. We can see also Dogs is trending on the downside. They're down 16%, but it has got them trending as a coin right here, coin gecko by the looks of things. Now we can see supply-wise, in 21 days, September 26, we have more tokens to be released, which is around 509 billion Dogs tokens. We also have October 26, another chunk of tokens getting released from the ecosystem as well. So it's always good to know your supply schedule and the token emissions and when these events happen, because it's going to effectively dilute the value of each token when more supply is released. These are coins that can effectively be sold, so that's something to also consider. But when they are released as well, it's going to change the unit price of the token. Luckily, with 94% of tokens in supply, you're not really going to see a big hit there on the price of the coins. Now, Binance futures, you can see, look, the futures trading carnival is live with 40 million Dogs and 5 million knocked up for grabs. So this is to help drive volume, eyes to the project, and overall just general exposure, which is absolutely fantastic. Dogs itself is down quite a bit on the Binance listing. We can see Dogs is from 0.0016, it's down about 42%, which isn't terrible. It's not really a great market right now. You can also see over here on the 4-hour time frame, it has actually hit oversold territory on the relative strength index twice now. So how much lower can this thing really go is what we're wondering. We don't really have a lot of data to go on because it did start off very euphorically, and it's always a rush and a big mania when a coin does go live. Eyes are always on it, so it could take quite a correction. Now, just looking at Dogs here, like I say, 2.61 million holders, a lot of liquidity, a large market capital. And of course, over the last 24 hours, a lot of buys and sells, but the sells is just about overpowering the buys. In fact, massively. You can see those buys, 900 buys, 6,988 sells. So many people are selling, not many people are buying, although the buying quantity in terms of the value is actually around about the same of the sells. So I reckon these sells are actually retailers, and then these buys over here at 916, these will be your market makers. These might be your sort of micro bots, your volume bots, which effectively artificially generate wallets on the TON ecosystem and allow for volume to be produced in an artificial way. They're not effectively humans, they're actually bots that are producing volume to help the coin trend and also survive over time. So that's something I find quite interesting. You can also see the ratio of buys to sells also looks all the time at like 1 to 10-ish. Over the last hour, there's been way more sells than buys as well. We can also dig a bit deeper if we want to. By the way, guys, if you're also looking for trading signals and all that juicy stuff, please check out my Patreon down below if you want to get alpha calls so you can make money in these markets in my crypto Discord. The link is down below for you to check out. Let's dig a little bit deeper. So I was also curious to see the trade history of effectively what seems to be the largest wallet ending in PEVS. You can see here the balances are known. $160,000 has been sold over 172 transactions. So that's very interesting. Why so many transactions? This could be because they don't want to hurt the overall liquidity. They've removed effectively $160,000 worth of liquidity from the ecosystem, but they've done it in a way that wouldn't create very bad red candles. However, this effect, removing $160,000 worth of liquidity, I don't want to calculate how many overall coins that is. It's a lot of coins. 137 million coins. That's quite a lot of coins, you could argue, right? Now, look at these sells, how strategically placed they are. There's no buys, it's only sells. And this is what a whale is doing. So a whale is selling right now. They're taking profits off the table somehow. And there you can see all of those sells that are coming in. So that's something to also keep your mind on. And when you look at that wallet address, you can actually see the one ending in PEVS, they still have a lot of dog coins, but they are on the front page here. So they are one of the larger holders in the ecosystem right there. But you can also see the other one, the second largest trader, HGJ. You can look at their sells, look at their sell quantities. Also look at the sell quantities of this guy here. They're much, much smaller, but they are constant. They're happening all the time. And I would imagine this is some dude just sitting there who's got someone to sell for him in the background, or maybe even a market maker, I'm not even sure. But these sells are just constant, all the way from August 30. And it probably, you know, I don't know if they're affiliated with other wallets. No one really knows these things. It's hard to really find out. But look at the sells on this guy, August 30 all the way through to September 1. It's been selling $3,000 clips every 10 minutes, every few minutes. Just sell, boom, boom, 3K in the bag, 3K in the bag, 3K in the bag. So pretty good day for this guy, I would say, who's made some tremendous gains from dog so far. And you can also see here's one of the top holders here. He's got a large supply. You could dig deeper, but that requires brains and eyes that I don't have the capacity for, and I just find that very confusing. But overall, that's what's happening on the whale side of things. We are seeing a lot of whales sell off the token. Usually not an amazing thing to be seeing, but can you really blame them? Now, personally, I don't expect the price action to get any more bullish. There's a lot of volume here, but you got to remember a lot of this volume is also accounting the selling pressure as well. So yeah, hard to say exactly what's going to happen, and keep your eyes, like I say, guys, on those token unlocks. There's another 8% locked there, and they will be effectively released over time at some point in the future. If you're new here, by the way, please smash subscribe, like the video, and get yourself into my crypto Discord, which is down below. And if you want to buy any cryptos, you can use my exchange links down below, KSEX or MEXC, if you want to save more money and basically get some more trading bonuses. Why not? We all win a little bit, right, by doing that. Now, what else is hot in the markets? Solana meme coin, Top G 1500. If you guys don't know what this is, it's a new meme coin where this guy Jake is walking to Romania to meet Andrew and Tristan Tate. So it's fully doxed, fully KYC. That is the developer, by the way, and you can see this is how far he is on his mission. He's getting close to Romania, fully doxed, KYC'd. You can see here the dev has officially entered the bear territory, is in the mountains now. So this is him actually doing a real walk, and they're day 73 walking from the UK to Romania. Very, very cool to see that. Make sure you do check out their charts down below. I'll leave a link. Very low holders, 2.7K, $1 million MC, $135,000 liquidity. Very low liquidity as well, which does give it a good chance to potentially get that 10x factor if it does happen. It is in a corrective phase from its euphoric levels, naturally. I'll leave a link down below, not financial advice, of course. And a quick update on Pepe Unchained. So many of you have asked for this because it's a new Pepe alternative meme coin. 11.9 million raised of $12 million. Yes, it's getting close to the end. 3 to 6 weeks left, I have been told. 170% per annum on the staking rewards at the moment, which is still pretty decent. And yeah, guys, their Twitter is growing more now, 12.4k followers, tweeting out mostly every kind of day, getting a lot of organic traction, retweets, impressions, which could reflect large culture and community, but also a large amount of anticipation for the launch of this coin. So I'll leave a link down below for that one as well if you want to check it out. Just some other meme coins that could do well. So Fear and Greed is 27. September is usually always very, very bearish, guys. And that's something that's historically always been true. Pretty much most Septembers are bearish, and they always are that way. October should be really nice though, so stay tuned for that one. Hit the notification bells. We're going to be speaking about many exciting things. And like I say, if you do want to get into things early, join my Discord, become a patron. It would have got you guys into the top G1500 coin, where this purple ribbon is right here. So you would have got in really early. If you want to get into these hot meme coins, these hot alpha calls nice and early, you've got to become a patron. There's not much space remaining. You would still be up 2x today, even with this correction, and you would have had the chance to hit an 8x over there. So shout out to everyone who's supporting on the Patreon side. Big thanks to you guys, and hopefully we're going to see a recovery for dogs at some point soon, but at the moment it just doesn't look like it's going to happen, with the selling pressure being so much greater than the buying pressure at the moment. So over the last 24 hours, it's pretty neck on neck. Over the last 6 hours, neck on neck. But over the last 1 hour, we're starting to see that selling pressure really overweigh the buying pressure. So we'll see how this behaves over the next few days and weeks. And if you like this video, let me know and I'll make more. Bye for now. Stay crypto safe. See you soon.